Welcome back to the channel, the Hip Hop and Streets Report. After going through random YouTube videos, I came across a part of an interview of Munchie B. He says something interesting that stood out to me. Everyone knows that DRAKEO the Ruler's long beef with Inglewood initially stemmed from a killing of an Inglewood Blood member, Red Bull. Many who have done their research on the DRAKEO criminal case knew that Red Bull's murder was blamed to be caused by DRAKEO the Ruler and his Stinc team crew. Many years later, several Inglewood natives spoke negatively about DRAKEO and even clowned his friend Ketchy the Great when he was hit by a car and killed. One of those individuals that were mad was Munchie B., the blind peanut butter booty bandit. Many people know that Munchie B. goes extra hard on DRAKEO and his Stinc team crew over the loss of friend and fellow gang member Red Bull. Now, there's not much on Red Bull besides online rumors and his interview with Street Gangs TV. This interview features 3 Blood members, posted up in Inglewood on the block. You have Red Bull, Munchie B., and Baby Dott. Now, I had to give all that background of this situation, as I lead into a theory of who may have had really killed DRAKEO the Ruler. As the narrative going around is YG did it, or was directly involved, which may also be true, but there's someone who's more motivated to hurt DRAKEO more than YG would. So I posed the question, where is Baby Dott in this current situation? A part 6 of a Munchie B interview had me thinking. He mentions how Baby Dott is still around and runs with YG, on the music side like shows and stuff, while Munchie B ran with Slim 400. Now out of the 3, Red Bull is dead and Munchie B goes hard on DRAKEO and Stinc team because of this. So once again, where is Baby Dott? After I seen that interview, I looked for more on Baby Dott and watched his interview he did with Street Gangs TV after Red Bull's death. He explained it fucked the whole city up, and it still hit him from time to time. Now, to me he seems the most motivated to hurt DRAKEO to get payback for a fellow friend, instead of YG doing it because of rap beef. I still feel they came to fight and overdo it, but I also feel someone went left and had their own agenda, and just waited for the perfect opportunity. Who knows? But here's the clip on Munchie B, then clip on Baby Dott discussing Red Bull's death. Everyone be safe out.
The first part to that first interview was, believe it or not, I guess time flies, 2016, man.
That was the first one?
That's the first one.
Oh, yeah, it's been some time now.
Yeah, it's for 4.5 going on 5 years, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, that was little bro though. I'll be seeing the comments that rest in peace, little bro, and all that.
And what's going on with Baby Dott? I ain't seen or heard from him. I don't even know if I see him on social media anymore.
Oh man, he got locked out of social media and shit. So he don't even want to start over or whatever. But nah, that's my everyday bro. I be hitting him and shit. He just trying to get to the dollars or whatever. He be more so moving around with YG, you know what I mean? Doing a little 400 thing with him. Like, you know, I'm kind of like closer with Slim, closer with YG and shit. Like, but you know, we still in the mix, we hanging and everything. That's my everyday boy.
Inglewood family, Gangster Bloods, Baby Dott the Loco, man, aka YG Indian Brace. And shit, we here, we right here.
Okay, now we already met you, I think it was November. And you was with Munchie B and Red Bull. But since then, Red Bull was shot and killed at a pajama party in Carson.
Yes, sir.
What can you tell me about that? That was one of your homeboys, one of your close homeboys from the neighborhood. What happened?
Shit, man, wrong. It was really a case, as far as I'm concerned, wrong place, wrong time, man, basically. But shit, for what I heard, man, he was just, you know, he was up there chilling, standing in line, and some shit jumped off, and he happened to be one of the people who happened to take the downfall for him, man. Him and 2 other people, I believe, was shot, but he was the only one that passed, though.
And there was a good chance that you could have been right there with him.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. That's my boy. That's my boy. It was a good chance. Really, a few homies could have been with him, but you know, a lot of people that he hit up that day didn't want to really attend that party, though. So, matter of fact, the day before, we both got our hair cut together because we go to the same barber. So, you know, we got our hair cut together. That was the last time I actually seen him, the day he got his hair cut.
Now, he was a little guy, right?
He was a little short. The homie was a little short, man. He was a little short, but he was real tough for his height, man. Real tough. He had the heart of a lion. He was this tall, but he had the heart of a lion. He was a tough dude. So, he didn't really have to go through too much. I mean, some dudes that height, they got to go through it because they mentally and physically, they weak. You feel me? Red Bull was the complete opposite. He was more so the aggressor in any situation I ever seen him in. So, shit, he didn't have to go through that bullshit. But it is funny though, being with people that small on the yard. You know, it depending on who the person is, it's funny. Red Bull, he's in the basketball shit, but as far as what he was really into, his passion was football. And he also ran track too.
Now, I remember when we interviewed you guys last time, when we were interviewing Munchie B, I remember you guys both said that you had been to prison.
Yeah. All three of us.
All three of you guys. Oh, okay. Were you guys ever in prison together in the same prison at the same time?
Yeah, we had me and Red Bull, we had a split second with each other when I was in reception in January 2012. That was like my one and only time I got to see him because he had already been locked up for about 2 years. So during passing, me going to medical and shit in reception, I hit the yard, and like I said, our jumpsuits is orange when you hit reception or whatever. And GP, which that's what he was, they jumpsuits are blue. So as soon as I hit the yard, I stood out like a sore thumb. He seen me, he called me, him and a gang of homies, but I got to talk to him for about 5 minutes, and that was like my only time seeing him all the way up until last year. His death, man, took an effect on the hood, man. Like as far as like, cause Red Bull been around for a long time, man, and he had a lot of love over here. So it's like his death, that shit fucked us up. You know, it fucked everybody up.
Now, of course, in these streets, that ain't the first homie you lost.
No, man.
I
got a whole arm full of.
All from an Inglewood family?
Yeah.
Talk about like, there must be a level of trauma that you go through when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 homies that you grew up with that are no longer here. You know, you on average have more friends that have been murdered than someone that doesn't grow up in that environment. It's probably normal for you at some point, but as you grow up, you must reflect and say, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, after a while, sad to say, you get kind of immune to the shit, but like Red Bull, that shit hit close, man. Like Red Bull was like the first homie I lost in a long time that I was actually really close with. Cause you know, I love my whole hood, I love all the homies, but I'm not as tight with every homie as I was with him. So it's like, once you lose that certain person, that's damn near like a brother to you, it hit a little harder to home. So Red Bull he hit more harder than most. It's like, since Red Bull been dead, man, it's days that go by that I can wake up and program regular, but then it's like I come to the hood, or it may be something that reminds me of him and it fucked me up. But I've never been the type to express my emotion. I keep a lot of shit to myself, even if I'm like around a group or whatever the case may be. But shit, I think about him every day, man. You probably can't see it now, but it's my little wristband with his name on it. But it's like, shit like this, I feel like this would keep him around spiritually, you feel me? And now I probably never take this motherfucker off. Even though the words disappearing, I probably still never take this motherfucker off, man. But you know, it's a tragic situation, man. That shit is thought of every day, man.
Now, part of the street code is what you said a moment ago, is you don't really express yourself emotionally because people look at that as a sign of weakness. Right?
That honestly, that's not why I don't. It's just, I guess throughout the years, when you get immune to it, it's like, I just feel like it's best if I keep some shit to myself and just basically, I don't know, keep shit to myself and just deal with it in my own way. Because at the end of the day, man, I don't feel like me expressing my emotion like publicly would bring them back. You know, it's just, I rather keep a lot of shit to myself. But at the same time, that shit still hurt, man.
I think some people, though, like to express themselves publicly around.
No, they do.
Because it's therapeutic.
And that's fine.
You gotta let it out sometimes, right?
And that's fine. And I think, you know, sometimes, man, everybody who know me, they'll tell you the same thing about me. I'm a humble dude. I'm laid back, but I got a lot of anger built up, you know, from different shit. That especially, but a whole lot of shit. But it's like, sometimes I can't help but bottle that shit in, and I keep it to myself. But I don't know, everybody got their own way, though, of dealing with shit.